And welcome to the guard's mind, or Boyd's mind.
Wow.
One thing I
Getting
love
galaxy
is
vibes.
that this level takes the whole in the mind concept to its peak, in my opinion, in this stage. I mean, it's very obvious from the first look. I mean, the stage is bending and things like that. And also, I love these trash cans because there's like all these eyes following you everywhere, and they're hiding like these fire hydrants too. It's great.
When I first saw this, like my instant first thought is if like the cul-de-sac from Ed and Eddie was like crumpled up like a piece of paper.
Yeah. It's because even some of the house designs kind of remind me of Ed and Eddie for some reason.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why. I haven't watched that show in ages, so it's not like I have it in my mind.
I don't know how to feel about like the PS1 camera angles though.
Oh yeah, Resident Evil. You're right.
It's only in the houses though, thankfully.
I mean, I guess it's because like if you were to give him camera control in a small space, it wouldn't work out. But still.
But also this stop sign I just got almost called a stop sign. Thank you, Homer.
Oh, The Simpsons. The Simpsons movie.
But you get items throughout the level that'll let you get through certain areas. As you'll see up ahead, there's a bunch of people like guarding this little. You see that little box, kind of dotted line. If you try to enter that without the item, they'll catch you. And when you get caught, you pretty much just get put at the beginning of the level. It doesn't really do anything. You know, unless you're like really far into the stage and you know you have to go all the way back. It's more of an annoyance than anything.
I know this is obvious, I just want to put it out there. This level looks really, really freaking cool. Just from the way it looks,
Yeah.
I mean.
Getting like a Hat in Time vibe too with this creature. I don't know.
It's like if Super Mario Galaxy met Ed, Ed, and Eddie. That's the way I'm choosing to describe it, and you can't change that.
You saying a Hat in Time though, Jacob? Like, yeah, they're ridiculous caricatures, and yeah, they do remind me of the call agents. Also, I thought. But yeah, much like the call agents, though, they're investigating the Milkman conspiracy just as you are. And whenever you say the word milk or like cookies, you see like the little eyes of the trash can like pop out and stuff like that. I love that.
That's a good touch.
Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so you use the sign to get through this little patch.
It bothers me that the stop sign doesn't actually say anything.
Yeah, it's just a red
like
texture.
an octagon on a stick.
Like, why?
I was gonna say, is the octagon with the red and the stop on it, is that copyrighted or something?
I see it in TV shows and movies all the
domain,
time.
I know. I was being dumb.
Oh. Well, I mean, considering the Red Cross is copyrighted, I don't think it's a stretch.
You guys are having all the knockoff stop signs, like Strop. Scop.
Strop. No, stop from the Simpsons movie.
Also, yeah, if you get killed, you get interrogated. Or, not killed, captured. You get interrogated. Me and I understand. Yeah. It's great too because all these agents, they have different dialogue depending on what item they're holding. Like when you go to the graveyard later on, they go, "I am a grieving widow" and stuff like that, and they'll literally say stuff
collect
like
the children.
"Boo hoo, boo hoo," literally like that. It's great. I love it.
Wait, do they even talk like the Kai agents?
I don't know. I didn't know what you said really.
Oh, do they? I said so. They even talk like the Kai agents.
No, they don't. Kind of. They don't say stuff like fellow, you know, crow or. You know,
hello, fellow owl.
Fellow owl. Yeah, that's it.
You're making me want to play Hat in Time again.
We should do some multiplayer.
We should. I'm always up for that, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was gonna say this does remind me a lot of a Hat in Times too, because you know the detective chapter is very similar, where you just go around an area and collect items. Except I'd argue in a Hat in Time it's done better because it's more of a platforming challenge.
Can you beat the child?
Interrupts his train of thought. Wait. Can you beat the child?
That's how you get me to play this game again.
By the way, all those houses I'm going into that I'm cutting out, it's usually just because they have arrowheads in them or figments. So, there is actually a reason to go inside all the houses because they.
What are they doing with the plungers?
Yeah. See.
What are they not doing with the plungers?
This is what I love because they have like these stupid animations too. Like he's trying to suction cup his own face off. It's great. I love that. Like one of them tries to play golf club with a flower. I love that.
Okay, this level's making me want to play this game again because I actually really like the way it looks so far.
Yeah. My only issue with this level is there's not a whole lot of platforming involved. It's a lot of just walking around.
Yeah, but I at least like it for the visuals and charm. Like there's a lot of that.
Yeah.
But, like so far, this is my favorite level visually so far.
Yeah, no, this is probably one of my favorite levels in the game, just because it's so funny, and I think that some people just don't like it though because it kind of just risks style over substance for this whole chapter.
Well, you know what? That's Super Paper Mario like entirely, and I like that game, so I'll take it.
I mean, yeah, if you're not someone who likes to do like different things when you're playing a platformer, you're probably not gonna like this level very much, and you turned off. I mean, to be honest, I think you would have been turned off in Lungfishopolis because that level was literally just about walking around and destroying a city. So,
yeah, I'll be honest here. Seeing that level made me like really not want to play this game again because it just didn't look that interesting to me.
The thing is, it's only really effective the first time you play the game. The whole joke of that level. But after that, yeah, it's a pretty boring level. At face value.
I might pick this game up again. I don't want to make a promise like I did last time because like I played that last minute just to fulfill that promise, and I want to force myself to do that again.
And I know I complained about the Asylum before, but most of the levels in the Asylum chapter are actually part of the best parts of the game. And, yeah. There's literally just like one level I can think of that I really don't like in the Asylum chapter. But yeah. We'll get to that eventually.
Collect the children.
Unless you have water for my plants, then we have no
Unless you
use
have water
for
for
you
my
here.
plants, we have no use for you here.
They're so much bigger than you.
Yes. I know, right? I mean, that's kind of the whole thing with Raz in general. He's just a midget compared to everyone else, apparently.
He's also a kid.
Yeah, okay. Well, in the second game, he should be taller, right? Except he's not.
Well, how much older is he in that?
I actually don't know yet.
Okay, well then maybe he's not older at all. Maybe he's like a day older. Maybe Psychonauts 2 happened immediately
I was
after.
about to say, maybe it's like The Simpsons and nobody ages. So.
Yeah, Bart has had like 4 or 5 different 10th birthdays. The one time Lisa aged to 9 was in a Treehouse of Horror, so it wasn't canon.
It's amazing. So, there is a puzzle there. I just forgot what it was in that moment, so I'll come back to that later. There's a duffel bag tag in that house. I don't show off all the emotional baggage in this level, but I showed off like 3 of them.
I mean, it's pretty much like the same deal, right?
Yeah. The collectibles are all the same throughout. Yeah. At least it's consistent.
Excuse me, but I'm looking for the milkman.
But most of these houses are the same too. Just to answer both questions.
What is her hair?
Excuse me,
I don't know.
This is gonna sound really weird, but her hair reminds me of those bouncy planets from Ghostly Galaxy and Mario Galaxy. I know that's really weird and random, but I'll send Dylan. I'll send you a picture of what I'm talking about, and hopefully I won't seem as insane.
Okay. Also, I think I forgot to show this off in this part actually. If you use the clairvoyance in the little girls, Raz pops up as like a really creepy looking Raz. It's actually kind of spooky. Okay, it's not that spooky, but you know, it's still funny to see. Man, did they really see me like that? It's like, oh.
I like the helicopter just on its side in the background.
Yeah.
I mean, gravity doesn't seem like much of a thing here.
No, it's not. Oh, except for
I
the
mean-
surface you're standing on. It is.
Well, I mean, technically it is a thing, you know what I mean, though.
Also, I like this puzzle. You have to press the button to make him come out. And for him to get back inside, he has to put the code back in. So you use clairvoyance on him
Oh, that's cool.
to find out the code.
Oh, that's a cool idea.
And actually, this next section of the level you're about to see once we get inside the office is that you use the clairvoyance to get through this dark room with the cameras. I think that's a cool idea too. They could have used this a lot more though. The other use of the clairvoyance power-up though is if you hold items of certain significance, you can use the clairvoyance to see where. Because I think you can actually use some of the items in this level to see where you need to go next by using the clairvoyance. I just think I forgot to do that in this playthrough.
I love how that piece of bacon is just permanently in your inventory.
Yeah.
I know why. I remember its purpose. I just think it's funny.
Yeah, and also I like this. Since it's a dark room, they also let you see your footprints, so it's easier to get around it.
I hate that this reminds me of it, but this reminds me of a level in Shadow the Hedgehog where you're breaking into a gun facility, and a portion of that you are looking at Shadow through the security cameras.
Oh, that
Anyway.
doesn't sound like fun, especially with Shadow's controls. Oh god.
They're brief segments that you're already supposed to take slowly, so it really isn't an issue there.
Oh yeah.
Wait, and never mind. You know what? Never mind. This is an opportunity to craft on Shadow the Hedgehog, so I'll take it. Yeah, it's bad.
It's any opportunity Brendan will take.
even if I don't agree with
I
it.
think I've only played the multiplayer with you guys. That's it.
Yeah, we did that last time he came over, which was October
I
of
know,
last
it's-
year.
It's
Stupid,
it's been a
stupid
long-
COVID.
it has been.
Well, it's November now.
Yeah, and it's been over a
That's a
year.
surprise,
Yeah.
boss. Okay,
Huh?
So-
Hell.
I have a bit of a nit to pick with this game. They reuse this boss in later levels as well, and it kind of just acts as like mid-term bosses for the levels that are later in the game. They call them nightmares, and yeah, they can pop up at it's not random, but they'll pop up at certain points in the level. It's not a particularly hard thing, but it's not particularly interesting. You just gotta fire at it and then throw a bomb in its mouth, and then it's done.
The bosses in this game just do
Yeah.
not look good.
I mean, this one does have you use like a couple of powers, which I
Dude,
guess is fine, but
you
they
s-
use some of the most boring powers, like telekinesis.
you snap his neck open.
Yeah. Also, I
least
completely
it-
failed to put a bomb in its mouth, so that's what happens if you fail to do that. Just regen his home.
This is like a mix of King Dodongo and Dead Hand from Ocarina of Time, with the hands coming out of the ground and the bomb. You need to throw bombs in them. I'm comparing everything to everything in this video.
Yeah. I mean,
Man,
as the Hat in Time creators said before, though, it's like you did take a lot of inspiration from this game, so it doesn't surprise me all that much.
it was that, Mario Sunshine, Banjo-Kazooie, and Wind Waker.
This game definitely has a lot of good ideas, and I appreciate them. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll admit that, even if I'm not super into this game, at least from what I've played.
I do promise, though, the boss for the level itself is way better than that.
Well, I hope.
The thing is, it's a really short boss as well, which is a shame because it's probably one of the more unique ones that have used more of your powers.
Oh, jeez.
Poor Freddy. He was such a good secret agent.
We got rid of Freddy.
Who is shooting at us?
Assassin. Who's shooting at us?
Adjustments need to be made.
So I don't have the current items I need to get through to the next bit, so I have to go back.
Is that like actually? Can you avoid the backtracking or?
I mean, if you did the level in order, you should have most of the items at this point to get through that area.
Please stay back.
But,
There is
yeah.
a severe
I
electric.
kind of did this out of order, that's why it's kind of
Okay.
all
Is there anyone on the line?
messy.
Hey, I'm
Because what you're supposed to do is that hedge maze puzzle first, because I'll net you. I forget what item it is. I think it's the hedge trimmers. No. Anyway, we'll find out. But yeah.
Okay.
For a second, I thought it was. I thought like that. I'm just gonna call him a Ka agent. That Ka agent was chugging a bottle of beer, but no, he just had a plunger stuck in his head.
Oh, by the way, yeah. This is also why I did the level out of order. I forgot that you could actually open the trunks of those cars by, you know, hitting the trunk. Don't know why I didn't think to do that, because the first one is open that you see. It's kind of like, hey, dummy, you can open these.
Come work on the phone lines with us.
It's what are we doing?
Is the other tag.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like some of the collectibles are obviously. Actually, I think some of the items are unnecessary to get because they're just for extra collectibles. Yes, and I did skip the emotional baggage cutscene. You're welcome.
No, I won't even joke about being upset. Thank you.
But yeah, I just got the watering can, which I think I don't remember what power is. I'm gonna be saying that anymore. This level is very everywhere, so that's why I don't really remember it that well.
I've spent the last like 10-15 seconds trying to think of an Animal Crossing reference, and I can't. So just let it be known I tried.
Also, that's all you need the rolling pin for is the ammo up. So yeah, some of those items I just showed off weren't really necessary, but I mean, if you want the ammo upgrade, it is. But that's it.
What is?
Which honestly is useful because you don't get as much aggression collectibles, so you can refill your ammo.
I'm confused on what just happened, but okay, we'll go with it.
Okay, you can use the crow's feather to see from the crow's perspective. That's what the clairvoyance does with the items. But what you're supposed to do is walk through this door and jump over the fence, and the other door opens. Basically, the crow's feather is so you can see that the door opens when you go through the door. But if you try to go back through that door, though, it'll close the gate on you.
I will give you your space.
That gets you the flower, which gets you into the mausoleum, which has the item you need to move forward.
So it's pretty much like a linear. It's just a giant linear fetch quest.
I wish
Little stage.
Yeah, it's pretty much an adventure game for this single part of the game.
Where are your flowers?
Because it's like, find this item, it'll lead you to this item, it'll lead you to that item, which will lead you to the item. So.
That book you found was dynamite. Blows the whole
I guess we just found a book.
It does?
Yes, I knew it. I was completely
But
wrong about
apparently this
everything.
helped him solve the Milkman conspiracy. Now we know where he
That book came from
is.
the book depository. They must
Or
want to
we
make
know
us
an
think
idea of where he
that's
is.
where they want us to go. Because they think we'll think we know they know.
This is also
we
where you
know.
get
So we
the
won't
fake
go.
rifle,
So I shouldn't go to the book depository?
so you can get
Of course
past
you're going to the
all the
book
assassins,
depository.
so you can get to the top of the box. Book
Watch out for
depository.
operatives and
Bleh.
radioactives and perpetrators. Some of those sewer workers are involved, I think. You'll need one of
Apparently
these.
sewer workers are involved.
But, oh wow.
Yeah, just
There
give
you
the
go.
gun to a child.
It's even worse as a police officer giving it to it.
Beware the cows. Not all milk is enriched.
Words to live by.
Oh, milk is
We are ready.
Yes. Don't you know? You gotta watch to see if your milk's enriched.
It's not high.
I
Oh,
don't even know.
okay.
Yeah.
I thought he like blew up in bloody chunks for a second.
I like the way he holds the rifle though.
Yeah. He doesn't even
Yeah.
hold it right. Just holds it in one hand. Also, that object is totally not in his hand.
No, it's not.
It's also probably not a good idea to fire a rifle with one hand.
I just hope the safety is on.
Looking at us from that tower.
Oh,
Oh god, this is this is the shield, the wing shield from Enter the Dragonfly.
I like to shoot people.
I'm really stretching with these comparisons, I guess.
Sometimes I work for the government.
Basically,
where my
just
mind goes.
use the shield power, get across this,
Hmm.
and all the cobwebs in this level are really easy to find right away, because I'm all of them.
Freeze!
But yeah, it's a kid with a gun. It's ironic that you mentioned that.
Location of the Milkman. Never. Okay, let's all just settle down and talk.
Lesson I've learned here
And
is give more
also,
children more.
By the way, she's
Where is the
apparently
Milkman?
Sue's.
What?
Who is the milkman?
Good. So the lesson I've learned here is give more children more guns.
So they're interrogating her for the location of the milkman. She's like, I'll tell you. Notice something you like though. Apparently they're suicide.
Any of those.
Okay.
Huh.
The view from up here is pretty good. But I
Yep.
still can't
That happened.
I need a way to get even higher.
That also happened.
Fucking weird.
Like super high. As if I were flying. I
No.
know. Maybe I can find stilts.
Yes, because that'll help you. You know what? Yeah, have you ever seen a person play with stilts?
I want to see the view from up
Yeah.
here, please.
Also,
Once or twice.
yeah, there's a bunch of baggage in there.
Land and
Once
let
or
me
twice.
in. I want to see the view
Okay. Tell me more, Brendan.
So I want to hear that story.
from up there.
It's pretty personal actually, and I'm not just saying that so I don't have to explain and make up something off the top of my head.
Tell me more, Brendan.
Okay, they use stilts to flap their arms like a bird.
We don't know where he is.
Another one, the second time they attached it.
And down.
They tried flying like tails, and
How'd that go?
never mind.
No, come on,
Can't
come on,
do
you
this.
got it, you got it. Keep going.
They stapled onto their butt and tried flying like tails, and it worked. I don't know.
Amazing.
The milkman.
$1 million idea, Brendan.
The milkman surrounded by glasses.
Well,
of
I-
milk.
But not as fast as planes.
He's on that remote island
I
over
was about to say, you think when people start augmenting their bodies, are they gonna put like, I don't know, tails as tails in themselves so they can fly?
I
Or
hope
stuff like
not.
that? Or replace their legs so they can run fast like Sonic?
Okay, well,
Hello?
if we're talking about like in real life, if a creature has two tails, they're not going to be able to fly. That's not how it
No idea
works.
what you're talking about.
I mean, are you sure? I mean, Sonic.
Yes.
Now on. Your name is important.
It would like let's like pretend tails can even like
Tossing cookies.
propel someone upwards. It would get tangled up immediately, unless like tails are like I don't know. You can move them like a toothpick in jelly or something.
I was about to say maybe they could have a retractable propeller.
I zoned out of the conversation like 20 seconds ago. And I just jumped back in.
I feel like I was zoned out the entire time, and I was the one talking.
Like, wait, what did I just say? Like, what were you talking about, Brendan? Oh, also.
I don't know.
Yeah. Also, robot squirrels. And
Again?
yeah, like I said, it doesn't take them very long to reuse this squirrel.
It's in the same level.
Yeah, I know.
I understand once, but
Yeah.
twice in the same level.
I mean, thankfully though, it's not a very long boss, so it's more like a nuisance. So, I
Yeah.
mean, you know, fair is fair. It's not, you know, horrid, but it's also kind of like, why?
Is it any
It's
different from the first one?
like, no, it's literally the same fight.
Cool game design.
Yeah. Like I said, this game's good, but, you know, definitely some nitpicks here and there. It's definitely one of the bigger ones. Why are we using this boss in the same level?
Same on a different level, it's the same level.
Yeah. So, finally did all of that so we can get the phone, so we can get up here,
Skilled phone
so we can
repairer.
get to
Come work on the phone
the house where
lines
the
with us.
milkman is looking. At long last, we find the milkman. And find out if he's dead or not. But, you know, also, Sonic Adventure vibes right about now.
Excuse me, there was no rail grinding in Sonic Adventure. I think you mean to say Sonic Adventure 2.
I knew that was coming.
Maybe like Splatoon
Also,
2
yeah.
vibes too, with how like the rails move up and down and curve. Like,
Yeah.
So, Dylan, did you intentionally get that wrong just to see if I would do that?
Maybe. Maybe not.
what are you guessing?
You know, I respect you for that.
But it is neither milk nor man. It is neither milk.
What even is it?
Man milk.
Honestly, you've put me in suspense for so long. It's just I have to know now.
I mean, he is real. I will say that. You
think it's weird that there was a time and a place where like someone actually came to your door and dropped off like milk?
When I was a kid, I assumed it was just a cartoon thing.
Dude, right?
Same with like ice too. People just here's your block of ice. I was like, well, okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
I mean, I was gonna go pick it up myself. But...
Hello?
Also,
You know, milk goes.
so the
you go.
timing on this is a little strict. You literally have from the moment she unlocks the door and it's fully open to get behind her.
Dude, this is a part of Majora's Mask.
Just a minute!
Anyway,
Sure hope
the idea of milk being delivered to you has always been gross to me because, like, milk goes bad really quickly.
Hello?
Right.
Like, you leave it out for, like, half an hour and it tastes disgusting. Oh my god.
Also, yes, there's a den of all these little creatures.
We knew you.
I'm happy you also call children creatures.
To promote niceness.
I mean, would you really call those children? I mean, even the regular kids in this game look more kid-like than that.
I don't think I agree. What about that bully character?
Okay.
That one's subhuman.
Uh-oh.
Also, yeah, the sensors are here with the agents. So yeah, this is the Den Mother, the boss. And yes, I love that name because it's the Girl Scouts and she's the Den Mother.
Do not follow.
The milk is not ready, and you aren't ready for the milk.
How does one become ready for the milk?
We are about to see. Also, spider webs? Strange.
Cows, spider.
Cows and cows and cows.
Also, this is a giant fridge, by the way. I don't know, there's just
He
something
freezes
humorous
pot.
to me that he puts in with the milk when he's supposed to be dead. So, I don't know.
Yeah, it's, you know, they're just saving on power. Well, we're already freezing this corpse, might as well put our pizza in there.
Okay, so the first half of this fight is just you throwing the explosives back at her. But as we'll see with the second half, the lights turn off and you have to use clairvoyance to spot where she is. So you're basically looking through her eyes to defeat her, and I like that idea so much.
Yeah, I do like that mechanic. Getting like
So you pick up one of those projectiles she throws to see through her eyes.
getting like Battletoads vibes. The first boss.
But this boss still isn't hard. You just have to dodge the thing once, throw the thing. I will say the timing's a little tight on that though. Like you literally have to try and throw that like immediately after you dodge the projectile. Otherwise you won't get it. I did have a few deaths on this. So.
Oh, time to restart the recording then.
By the way, that's the end of the boss.
Oh well.
Like I said, disappointingly short, but still a cool idea nonetheless.
He has risen.
Oh man.
I am the milkman.
My milk is delicious.
I remember you quoting this in middle school, and I'm happy I finally have some kind of context to it.
I don't like telling people where it is because you have to play the game and find out yourself.
Well, I mean, I already knew where it was from, I just didn't know the context.
What happened?
I am the milkman. My milk
You're
is
about to find out.
delicious. Special
Oh.
delivery.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh my god!
Bounce off cocktails.
That's amazing.
I love this cutscene so much. So special delivery today.
Wow.
And we have cured Boyd. Well, somewhat.
I am the milkman. My milk is delicious.
Boyd, are you okay?
Time for the final delivery to this address.
Was he the milkman all along?
Yes.
Is that milk regular kind?
That
Or the
is the story
exploding
of the
dream
Milkman
kind?
It's
conspiracy.
fortified with what the world wants,
What the world deserves.
what the world deserves.
Are you sure you don't want to just talk about this, Boyd?
But yeah.
Wow.
And will Raz go forth into the asylum?
Probably not.
But we'll see. in the next
Find
one.
out next time. Say okay. I promise.
We're ending it.
You make it hard for me to keep that promise, Dylan.
Alright. See you in person. Bye.
Later.
Bye.